Well, this morning we are kicking off our big back-to-school supply drive, and we need your help to stuff that bus. We'll check in with Josh and Leah live at Westtown Metcalf's to let us know how to help out the kids this year. Plus, communities in New York City, they are mourning the death of a young man killed. What the city's mayor has to say about the motive of the crime.
And we are looking at some clouds this morning, but the rain avoided us. We do have some chance of rain later this week. More coming up.
Well, good Monday morning, everyone, and welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Chris Stanford and Kelly Slifka here. Leah and Josh out at Metcalf's on your Westtown Mall to kick off our big back-to-school supply drive. Gorgeous morning to be out doing anything.
Yeah, I like how she calls it the beepy thing.
The beepy thing, the horn.
Horn on the bus, you know?
Yeah, the horn on the bus does go beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, it does.
As I like to sing to my kids every once in a while.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks. Hey, this morning we are looking at some clouds across southern Wisconsin. We avoided the rain that we thought we'd get here Sunday, but it moved from southern Minnesota into Iowa, now into Illinois. We just have some leftover clouds here currently. Nice start to the morning. North winds around 5 to 10 miles per hour, 63. So we are looking at seasonal temperatures this week. Typical August weather. I know a lot of times we can get a lot of humidity out there, but we're not going to see that this week. Temperatures around 80 most of the week. Do have a couple of chances of rain. One coming in Wednesday, another shot on Friday. Generally, we're looking at quite a bit of dry weather for most of this upcoming week. 60s this morning, partly sunny skies. We get in the afternoon as temperatures climb up close to 80 with that north wind that's bringing in some of that dry air. So it's going to be a very comfortable afternoon as you plan your day. 80 degrees expected today, so very close to where we typically should be for this time of the year. A couple of those rain chances later this week. We'll try to detail it for you coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, Kelly Slifka, thanks a lot. We'll talk to you here in just a moment. All right, let's get back out to Leah and Josh because we are kicking off our big back-to-school supply drive in partnership with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County. We can't do it without your help. Leah Linscheid with a request this morning to help her stuff the bus. Leah?
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, everybody. We are live out here at the Metcalf's on the west side, just outside of the Westtown Mall, and we are so proud to be launching our third partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County, gathering school supplies to make sure all the kids in our neck of the woods have the supplies they need to be successful this coming school year. We need your help to stuff the bus behind me. This thing is massive. We really need you guys to answer the call this year and make sure we have enough school supplies to stuff this bus and make sure classrooms across Dane County don't need anything. We want to make sure they are completely fulfilled. We have a ton of fun stuff planned for you this morning, this hour. Josh Breiter is going to be joining me. I think he's already eating breakfast at this hour. What is this?
Nothing like Melio's at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so I bought us Melio's because they are sponsoring the fundraiser this year. A portion of their sales is going to go to our fundraiser, and they are also going to have sandwiches on hand for you right around noon today if you drop off school supplies here. So, cheers.
Cheers.
We got photojournalist Mark one. He's got the Godfather. You've got the pesto.
He's already got one bite on, too. Show him again, Mark. Look at that.
Chicken bacon ranch going down my throat soon.
You know, this is such a beautiful partnership with so many community partners because it really takes that community effort. Of course, we have Lamers Bus behind us of Wanakee. They're donating the bus. Metcalf's Market, Melio's, the Boys and Girls Club, News 3 Now. This is really taking a lot of people to be able to come together to really pull off something that's so important for our community.
It's taking on a life of its own, really.
It really is.
We continue to get sponsors. We're going to feature some of them as the hour goes on here, hopefully inspiring you to give back. So, we want to make sure you have all of the details to donate. There are lots of different ways to get it done. Shane Hogan is in studio with all the details. Good morning, Shane.
Hey, good morning, Josh and Leah. That's right. Today is the start of a 2-week-long push asking you to get involved and give back. Now, no matter where you are in Madison, there is a location near you where you can drop off those supplies. So here's a quick list. First and foremost, you can come see us right here at the News 3 Now studio. We're on the southwest side on Raymond Road. You can also stop by any Boys and Girls Club location across all of Dane County. And next time you go grocery shopping, you can bring those donations with you because Metcalf's locations will also have bins out for your supplies. And if you're picking up your own supplies at Walgreens in town, maybe grab a few extra things because they will have bins out over the next 2 weeks. You can see the full list there on your screen. Again, Leah and Josh are out at Metcalf's at the Westtown Mall this morning. So if you want to stop by, donate, say hello, they would love that. You guys will be back there to wrap up in about 2 weeks, Leah.
Shane, thank you very much. Hey, I know we're short on time, but we have our very first donation coming in here thanks to Dorothy.
Dorothy, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
What brings you out here?
Well, I saw you on TV this morning. I always watch Channel 3, so I saw you were getting money for the donations.
Well, you are so sweet, and you are our first official donation this morning, so congratulations.
Okay, great.
Oh, give me a hug, Dorothy. We so appreciate it.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Oh, thank you.
You are
Thank
so
you so
sweet.
much.
You're making a difference here in our community, and this is exactly what we want to see. So you can give that donation to the Boys and Girls Club. They're waiting for you over there. This is amazing. Again, we're off and running here on a Monday morning. Oh, I've got goosebumps right now, Leah.
So do I. I hope that inspires you to come out, come join us, get some Melios, donate to our back-to-school fundraiser, help us stuff the bus.
Josh and Leah, love to see it. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon. Getting to our top headlines this morning, a man is dead after a car crash in Janesville. That crash happened at Center in Burbank on Sunday at about 7 o'clock in the evening. The Janesville Police Department says a motorcycle was headed south on Center Avenue when a car pulled out. The two crashed. The person on the motorcycle did not survive. Another person involved was taken to a local hospital to be treated. Another involved did not get transported anywhere. Roads near the area were shut down for a couple of hours. As far as we know, everything is back open and running smoothly this morning. We do not yet know the name of the person who was killed. More breaking news this morning that we are following. At least 3 people dead after 2 helicopters collided in California. You're taking a look at some brand new video in from overnight. Officials with CAL FIRE Southern say that it happened while crews were battling a structure-turned wildfire. Officials say one of the helicopters safely landed. The other crashed, killing a division chief, captain, and contract pilot. The wreck sparked another 4-acre fire. Well, another Minneapolis police officer is facing sentencing for his role in the death of George Floyd. Tao will learn whether he will face additional time in prison in a state court today. The court found Tao guilty of aiding and abetting second-degree manslaughter. He's the last of 4 officers being sentenced in the state's case. Footage shows Tao holding bystanders back as Derek Chauvin knelt on Floyd's neck for almost 10 minutes as Floyd repeatedly cried out for help. Tao has already been sentenced to 3.5 years in federal prison for civil rights violations. Hundreds of New Yorkers taking to the streets this weekend to celebrate the life of O'Shea Sibley, who was killed last week in what police say was a hate crime. His alleged killer, a 17-year-old high schooler. Police charged the suspect with murder as a hate crime for stabbing Sibley, a 28-year-old professional dancer. Sibley was voguing to a Beyonce song at a gas station in Brooklyn with his friends back on July 29th. A group of men then approached, telling Sibley and his friends to stop. That's when police say the 17-year-old hurled racist and homophobic slurs at Sibley before stabbing him.
28-year-old young man. He could be my son. Parents lost a child to something clearly that was a hate crime.
O'Shea was part of the ballroom community, which is predominantly made up of LGBTQ+ men of color. His family, friends, and members of the community gathered to rally against hate and celebrate his life on Friday and Saturday. To commemorate him, many performed the dance voguing that Sibley did moments before his death. His funeral is tomorrow. A major American trucking company is officially filing for bankruptcy after nearly a century of business. Yellow Corporation announced last night that it made its filing in U.S. bankruptcy court. Yellow says it expects to reach an agreement with its creditors that will allow it to pay certain wages and benefits to workers. It comes more than a week after the company halted its operations, putting 30,000 people out of a job. Meantime, the federal government is also suing a Medicare claims administrator in Wausau. The Labor Department just filed a lawsuit against UMR Inc., a subsidiary of United Health Group and United Healthcare. Investigators claim that the group wrongfully denied claims for emergency room services and urinary drug screenings. Federal investigators say it's a violation of the Affordable Care Act and the Employee Retirement Income Security Act. A statement from a United Healthcare spokesperson said the company has been complying with the Department of Labor and will continue to defend its position vigorously. 9 minutes after 6 this morning, coming up in sports, Packers football almost here. How the annual family night is kicking off the new season. And we're going to head back out live for our back-to-school coverage as we kick off our big back-to-school supply drive. How you can help, coming up next.
The sun is setting on Toyota's national sales event. Wait, they have until September 5th.
Get 3.99% APR for 48 months on many of Toyota's most popular models. Toyota, let's go places.
When our clean, shiny truck pulls up in front of your house, yes, everyone starts clapping because everyone is happy. And that's why they all start dancing. Woo!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning, and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the arch supports, and your day becomes better, and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and, you know, it's a good life. I'm Randy, and that's my Good Feet story.
Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Post says the key is under the Bisanguita cactus.
When you want to easily unlock your vacation.
Really helpful.
It matters where you stay. True by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
Bob's Summer of Savings makes buying new furniture a win-win. You can get my highly rated Fusion bedroom with thoughtful details like a lift-top chest, 6-drawer dresser with beveled mirror, and 2 gorgeous finishes for just $12.99. In-store or online today.
I know what it's like to perform through pain. If you're like me, one of the millions suffering from pain caused by migraine, Nurtec ODT may help. It's the only medication that can treat a migraine when it strikes and prevent migraine attacks. Treat and prevent all in one.
Don't take if allergic to Nurtec. Allergic reactions can occur even days after using. Most common side effects were nausea, indigestion, and stomach pain.
We're in this together. Talk to a doctor about Nurtec ODT.
Earn now, spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days. Now through August 13th, Rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in-store. Redeemable just like cash August 17th through the 27th. Start earning today on 40-pound bags of Blaine's Wild Bird Food, just $16.99. 2.5 gallons of Clean Def, only $11.99. And get a free $10 gift card when you spend $60 on Blue Buffalo dog food. Start earning Blaine's Bucks now to spend later, just like cash, at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
When our clean, shiny truck pulls up in front of your house, yes, everyone starts clapping because everyone is happy. And that's why they all start dancing. Woo!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
The sun is setting on Toyota's national sales event. Wait, they have until September 5th.
Get 3.99% APR for 48 months on many of Toyota's most popular models. Toyota, let's go places.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
In the 608 all morning, Josh has been teasing to a special interview, and he gave us a sneak peek of what it was going to be. Josh, your socks kind of give it away.
Yes, look at this. We got the Wisconsin socks on. Well, we've given 2 clues. I've got the socks, and I've also said go Badgers. And now we can finally have our surprise guest. Come on in here. We got Connor Sejan from Wisconsin Badgers basketball. Connor, good morning to you.
Good morning, good morning.
So you're out here bright and early with us, all for a really good cause this morning.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to be out here. It is early, but it's definitely worth it. Definitely.
You know, what is it like for you? Because obviously you couldn't do what you do without the community support. So to be out here and helping out the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County, this really hits home for you.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's huge because, I mean, I was just a freshman this last year, but, the community and their support they've given me and, the kids, how they interact with me on social media and, when I'm just out in public and, seeing kids around the way that they look up to me, to be able to do this for kids like them, it's really, really a huge blessing.
So now this is an opportunity right now for folks to be able to come out here, not only meet you, but come out and really help for a good cause.
Yeah, I mean, come out here, I'll be here, but, it's the main thing is really what's going on behind us and, what we're doing here for the kids and the community around here in Dane County.
When you look at what these kids are really needing right now and really the support that the community really needs to be able to give for them, what is kind of your message to the folks out there?
Really, to give back, and, you never know when it's going to be, your time that you need help. And so to be able to help people and, put, other people first, I feel like, it'll come around, what you give. But, that's not even what it's about. It's about helping people.
And it's all about community, and that's what really brought you here to Madison.
Yeah, I mean, that was the main reason, why I chose to come to Madison and play basketball here, was because I love the community and how, they took me in.
All right, so real quick, how's the season looking this year?
It's going to be a great season. That's all I can say.
That's all you can say. I got season tickets, so I'm looking forward to seeing you out on the court again this year.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, Connor, we appreciate your time out here this morning. Come out and see Connor. Come out and see us here, because this is going to be a really important day for us as we're looking to stuff the bus, Leah. I'm like nerding out right now because I'm such a Connor fan, so this is so cool.
Connor, Josh gets all the big interviews. He gets Connor, for goodness sake. My goodness, you're kind of a big deal.
Hey, I mean, I try. But this is going to be a great morning. We're so lucky to have so many people out here helping make this happen. Of course, we couldn't do this without all of our partners out here.
Yep, Connor's going to be out here until about 8. This is your time to come stuff the bus, drop off supplies, drop off a monetary donation. We'll be here along with the more famous gentleman, of course, in the 608.
Looking good, Connor.
Back to you guys in studio.
Wow, what a surprise. Surprise guess. And you've also got a chance to get some free Melios if you stop by around the noon hour and donate some supplies. Don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Just reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured. Anybody headed out to Metcalf's this morning, Kelly? It should be pretty nice out there, right?
Yeah, very comfortable this morning. There's no excuse not to get out there and stuff the bus because we've got very comfortable temperatures, no rain, low humidity. The storm system that we thought would bring us some rain yesterday just went right around us and went through Iowa and now into Illinois. That storm system moving on out, but we still have some clouds on the backside of it and that north wind wrapping on the backside of it. And that's what's keeping the humidity down, but these clouds should gradually depart. Now, we didn't get any rain out of this system. What about the rest of the week? Well, Wednesday we have a shot, and then again on Friday. Looks like those will be our opportunities for some rain. We're not looking at real heavy rains, no drought buster by any means, but at least we do have those chances of some rain this week. Otherwise, seasonal temperatures, highs hitting the lower 80s, typical for this time of August with those rain chances on Wednesday and Friday, but lots of dry weather for most of this upcoming week. Right now, looking at Picnic Point here at Lake Mendota from our Edgewater Sky Cam, a little bit of a ripple with that north wind. North winds will be up there close to 10 miles per hour. Temperatures approaching 80 degrees as we get a little bit of sunshine later today. It's down to 53 in Camp Douglas, 63 in the Dells, 59 in Mineral Point, Janesville at 65, Juneau 61, across Dane County, Sun Prairie at 60, Cottage Grove 61, Stoughton 61, and right now 58 in Verona. So as mentioned, very comfortable start to our Monday morning. Clouds with us right now, but those will gradually start to break up. This is kind of a slow-moving storm system down to our south, but we will eventually get into some sunshine, and with that sunshine, we should respond pretty nicely. Upper 70s here early this afternoon, then we should touch 80 degrees. Our average high now is about 81, so we're doing pretty good as far as the temperatures are concerned, and our first warm forecast keeps it fairly comfortable. 82 tomorrow, overnight lows in the lower 60s, so very comfortable. Not expecting a whole lot of humidity. There will be a chance of some showers and thunderstorms Wednesday. This is going to be pretty scattered. A little better chance, it looks like, by Friday. Those are our opportunities of rain this week. And it looks like for the weekend, mainly dry, but we do introduce another chance of some showers and thunderstorms with temperatures around 80 for both Saturday and Sunday.
Creating competition while keeping your emotions in check. That's a theme Luke Fickell is already instilling into his new look Badgers. For instance, at practice yesterday, the Badgers went one-on-one with the whole team watching. After already beating him once, receiver Skylar Bell wanted a rematch with Jason Maitre. Watch as Coach Fickell dismisses Bell's matchup and brings back Maitre to create that competition. Here he goes, runs the route, makes a beautiful move and a fantastic catch. Of course, has to speak his mind a little bit, but doesn't lose his cool. That's just one example of how Wisconsin is preparing for battle.
If you've been here, you haven't seen us lose our emotions. That's what one of my challenges is. Can we push ourselves, compete like we do, but not lose our emotions and allow us to play with emotion, but not lose the emotions? So all in all, I think it's really good. Now, this is just a start, and we know we got a long way to go, and it's about preparing ourselves mentally in a lot of the things that we do, and that's what this is.
The Packers have been practicing for a few weeks already, but the season unofficially kicked off for the fans on Saturday when the Pack held their 22nd annual family night. In front of a sold-out crowd, fans did their own preseason warm-ups by tailgating and watching the Packers, even if it was just a practice. Some players brought their newborns to family night, while others just soaked up Lambeau's magic.
It's amazing because, I mean, I know right now she don't really understand it, but, you know, that's why we always have stories, so it'll be a great feeling.
Yeah, I ain't never did nothing like that in my life, so I was just, you know, so overwhelmed, so I was just let it soak in, you know, just kept, staying focused, trying to stay focused because there was so many folks in there, you know.
And the Brew Crew trying to take the series against Pittsburgh. The Pirates lead 2-0 in the 8th, and they would double that lead on one swing of the bat. Brian Reynolds makes it 4-zip. The Crew, they made it interesting in the 9th inning, but couldn't seal the deal. Pirates win at 4-1, and the Crew will host the Rockies tonight. That's your morning sports fix. Have a marvelous Monday.
You too, Andrew. Coming up, we're going to have the latest on the writer's strike in Hollywood and the impact on your favorite shows this fall. As we head to break, let's take a look at gas prices this morning. What's gas selling for? About $3.45 a gallon here in Dane County. We'll be right back.
The First Warn Weather Team takes you beyond the barometer, only on News 3 Now.
Get up to 56% off list at our huge 56th anniversary sale at Slumberland Furniture. Plus, enter to win a free car. Living rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and more. 56th anniversary sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Hi, it's Preston from Window World. Over the past 15 years, Window World has donated more than $15 million to St. Jude Children's Hospital. We've also supported the Veterans Airlift Command with 120 flights, transporting more than 150 combat wounded veterans. We have a strong belief in giving back and want to thank everyone who has chosen Window World for your home's renovation. When you go with Window World, you're doing a lot more than remodeling.
Stanley Steamer loves Madison, Wisconsin. I'm Paul Lashik, local owner of Stanley Steamer here in Madison. We've been proudly cleaning your homes and businesses for over 30 years and will continue to keep your carpet, upholstery, area rugs, hard floors, and air ducts clean for many more. We strive to provide the best quality in both the services we provide and the equipment we use. That's why you've trusted us to keep Madison and southwestern Wisconsin homes cleaner, healthier, and more beautiful place to live. Call and book a cleaning today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Intuitive sit to start in the all-electric ID4. It's the little things. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today and get a $7,500 lease bonus on a new 2023 all-electric ID4.
I'm Megan Tim, Director of Community Health at SSM Health. You may know us as healthcare providers, but we live here too. And as good neighbors, we know our community thrives when we take care of each other. That's why SSM Health and News 3 Now are sharing the keys to health. Watch for our expert information and advice on air, online, and at fun local events. Join SSM Health and News 3 Now, and together, we'll unlock a healthier community by taking time for kids.
Mark, a little help here? Oh, keep it down. The noise is making them angry.
Whoa. Hey, I'm not a beekeeper, but I can replace these windows fast.
Let Feldco be the experts in your home renewal. Right now, buy one window and you'll get one free. Plus, no interest for 1 year. And we'll get it done Feldco fast.
Buy one window, get one free, and soon. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Incredible mattress deals. Plus, enter to win a free car at the huge 56th anniversary sale at Slumberland. Up to 56% off list. Amazing deals on mattresses, pillows, sheets, and more at Slumberland. It's a big deal.
We're back sharing Linda's morning with everyone. Goldfinch here. How bright are these colors? Lovely photo, Linda. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. I knew all along.
Yeah, he did.
You know.
He said it so confidently. That's a cute little finch, though.
It is. It's adorable. Thanks again for the picture, Linda. We appreciate it. Shane's here with what's trending this morning.
Yeah, well, we're talking again today about the strikes happening in Hollywood. So the standoff between the Writers Guild of America and the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, it's continuing after no agreement was reached during talks on Friday. So there was a meeting between these two sides that happened on Friday. The meeting was seen to be as maybe a sign that things were mellowing out between the two sides with a hope for it to end this big work stoppage, but that's just not the case. Now, the Writers Guild represents more than 11,000 writers. They've been on strike since May. So remember, they were the first ones to strike, and then the actors, the SAG union, followed suit. It is unknown now if the studios will reach out to SAG for a similar kind of meeting to bring them to the negotiation table. But you know, we were talking about this last week a little bit, Chris, and you asked, you know, where are things standing? Well, the writers had this meeting, maybe hopes to negotiate a bit, and it did not go the way either side went, apparently. So the strike continues.
So about a decade ago, there was a strike, too.
Yes.
Yeah. How long did that last?
That was over like DVDs. Remember, like they were putting like all these series out on DVDs.
So yeah, it really follows the way technology changes with all the streaming services. Is really the big reason why actors are fighting for higher residuals to get paid for things that, you know, are on Netflix, say, for a show that was out 10 years ago. These actors still want to be paid because people are still consuming their work. So it makes sense, but
yeah, and some of the networks are scrambling now too to figure out what their primetime lineup this fall is going to look like. Even, you know, digging into some of their streaming apps and that unique programming that they might bring to over the air this fall. Thanks for the update, Shane. Hey, we're going to get back to our back-to-school supply drive after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Associated Physicians, our OBGYN team loves taking care of each and every one of our incredible and unique patients. With us, your voice is heard. Call to schedule an appointment today at 608-233-9746 or visit apmedicine.com.
We're reinventing our network
with smarter, more efficient routes, so you can deliver more value to your customers.
Fast, reliable, perfectly orchestrated. The United States Postal Service.
I'm saving with Liberty Mutual, Mom. They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. You could save $700 just by switching.
Oh, let me put a reminder on my phone. On the top of the pile.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Menards is your complete bathroom headquarters. We have what you need to give your bathroom a fresh new look from top brands like Lions. This contour tub and shower kit is $589.99 after 11% rebate. Complete the look of any room with stylish window treatments from Menards. Window Images forward blinds add a classic design. Plus, they can be trimmed to width for free. Right now, only $22.99 after rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
Special report.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with no contract. Call 1-833-743-4999.
The Coopers here just got Spectrum One. Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection. Look, with Spectrum Internet, I can stream Spectrum News across all our devices.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats, keeping our family and devices safe and secure.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
And it includes nationwide 5G.
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with the fastest wireless speeds. Call 1-833-743-4999 or visit a Spectrum store today.
At Associated Physicians, our OBGYN team loves taking care of each and every one of our incredible and unique patients. With us, your voice is heard. Call to schedule an appointment today at 608-233-9746 or visit apmedicine.com.
This morning, the continued fight for child care funding, what the governor's next steps are to make it happen. And we are trying to stuff this
on the west side
bus this morning. You hear Leah Lynchide and Josh Breiter out there. They're going to tell you how you can help kids get back to school this year. And taking a look outside this morning, looking a little cloudy out there. Kelly Slifka, should we expect this for the whole day?
Now it looks like these clouds are on their way out. The rain that avoided us down to our south still producing some clouds, but we are expecting some sun and mild temperatures more coming up.
Sounds nice. Hey, good Monday morning. Welcome in to News 3 Now this morning. Chris Stanford and Kelly Slifka here to get your Monday started. Yeah, Josh and Leah are out at Metcalf's for our big back-to-school supply drive kickoff. We need you to stuff the bus this year. They're going to tell you all about it coming up here in just a moment. Got some freebies, some special guests today. Anybody headed outside to do anything? If they're going to go out to Metcalf's in the west side or maybe take the dog for a walk, go on a run, pretty nice this morning.
Very comfortable this morning. We do have some clouds around, but no rain falling from the clouds. That is down to our south. The system that we thought would maybe bring us some rain yesterday, and it did not, just brought us some clouds. Kind of went right around us. Went through Iowa, then into Illinois, and it's continuing to move away. And the clouds will be gradually moving out as well. 63 at Madison, 66 in Janesville, so a mild start to the morning. Very comfortable with that low humidity. We have a north wind up to around 10 miles per hour, keeping our temperatures at bay today. Very seasonal for most of the week. Do have a couple of chances of rain this week, Wednesday, then again on Friday. Not great chances and not real heavy rains expected. And we are expecting lots of dry weather for most of this week. Temperatures rising through the 70s here. It should be in the mid-70s early this afternoon. Gradually breaking out into more and more sunshine as the afternoon wears on. We should be tapping out very close to 80 today. So it's going to be a nice, warm, seasonably warm day today. Right now, starting off nice, 63 with a north wind at 6. That wind will be out of the north up there at 10 miles per hour. We should be in the mid-70s by the noon hour. Take a look at those rain chances later this week coming up.
That's good. Thank you, Kelly. Well, it is a big day here at News 3 Now, especially for News 3 Now this morning. We are proud once again to partner up with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County to bring back our annual back-to-school supply drive. Leah Lynchide is out at Metcalf's outside of Westtown Mall this morning to get things kicked off and stuff that bus. Leah?
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, everybody. We are still out here live on the west side, outside the Metcalf's here at the Westtown Mall, talking about our annual back-to-school fundraiser in partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County. This year, we are trying to stuff the bus. Take a look at the size of this thing behind me. We're going to need your help to get this done. The goal here, to get back-to-school supplies to every student in need here in Dane County. We want to make sure they don't need anything when they head back to class this fall. Now, we've already had a donation at 6 a.m. this morning. Dorothy, who is an avid viewer, stopped by, gave us cash, and now our biggest donation yet coming in from the Midwest Financial Group. Matt Coupland is with me this morning. I got to thank you. $300, massive check, and I have to say, you're not stopping here.
No, yeah, so we reached out to our 1,000 clients, and we're asking anybody that wants to. We have 3 locations. People can drop off. We're going to collect supplies. We're going to bring that all together, bring that back down here in a week or so. So yeah, we're all in.
Big sponsor here, Midwest Financial Group. They've been helping us out since we decided to launch this. Now, you have 3 daughters of your own. You know how expensive these school supplies can get.
Yeah, we're in the thick of it. I think we just got mailed the list of all the things we have to go and get and pull together from everywhere. So to be able to help people who might need and struggle with that is something that's near and dear to us.
Matt, we got to thank you so much for this massive check, $300, and all the supplies you'll gather over the next couple of weeks. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for letting us partner with you.
All right, Matt Coupland, everybody. We really appreciate any donation that you can give us, big or small. And if you can't make it out here today, out at Metcalf's, you can't make it out to any of the participating locations over the next 2 weeks, you can donate online. Shane Hogan has all the details back in studio on how you can do that. Shane.
Hey, Leah, that's right. There are lots of places to drop off supplies across Madison, but we're making it even easier to give back and help kids prepare for school. The Boys and Girls Club of Dane County helping us out with an Amazon wish list of all the items they need. We're talking your staple back to school items like pencils and pens, notebooks, backpacks, all the fundamentals. You can just click on these items, add them to your cart, and they will go straight to the Boys and Girls Club. We have a link up for that Amazon wish list over on channel3000.com/back to school. It's real easy to find, real easy to use, and you're going to be helping lots of kids get back to school this year. Leah?
Shane Hogan, thank you very much. Now, we want to hammer that home. That is channel3000.com/back to school. That's where you can find those lists of everything that we're looking for. That's where you can donate online. That's where you can also find all the participating locations. You can drop stuff off at News 3 Now, at any Metcalf's location, any Dane County Boys and Girls Club location, Midwest Financial Group also taking donations. Again, find all that information up on channel3000.com/back to school. Out here live at Westtown Mall, I want to give you one more look at this inspiring check. Hopefully this inspires you to come out. You don't have to drop off $300, folks. It could be notebooks. It could be a backpack. It could be a check for a small amount. We'll take everything we can take to stuff the bus out here at Metcalf's. For now, back to you guys in studio.
All right. Thanks, Leah Linscheid. We'll get back to you here in just a minute. 6:35 now to some of our top headlines this morning. We are learning some new details about a semi-truck fire that tied up traffic on I-94. Sun Prairie Fire Department providing some new images of the damage. Firefighters doused the truck with over 8,000 gallons of water. Now, we have another image, and if you look closely, you can see charred oranges spilling out of the front of that trailer. Also, the entire engine cover melted off into a pool onto the ground, and the roof of the cab, that's gone as well. This morning, we know the driver and firefighters involved are all just fine, and investigators are now looking into how the fire started. Looking ahead now to the political debate over funding state daycares. Sources tell News 3 Now that Governor Tony Evers is expected to call a special legislative session next Tuesday. This is all over funding the Child Care Counts program and using $340 million in state money to pay for it. The state had been using federal dollars to fund it. It was one of the concessions Governor Evers made in budget negotiations. The program is scheduled to run out of money in January and could force some child care centers to close. To the latest on President Trump this morning, his legal team has been ordered to respond by today to the Justice Department. The department is looking to restrain comments about the most recent case made by Trump. For his legal team, they're making plans to file a motion to dismiss charges in the January 6th case. One of Trump's lawyers says the case is on shaky ground.
This is what's called a Swiss cheese indictment. It has so many holes that we're going to be identifying and litigating a number of motions that we're going to file on First Amendment grounds.
While the battle over a potential gag order plays out, all eyes will be on Georgia today, where a fourth indictment could be coming for former President Donald Trump. U.S. Northern Command confirming that nearly a dozen Russian and Chinese ships patrolled near Alaska last week, and now says it was not a threat. 4 American destroyers have been dispatched to the area off the Aleutian Islands. The Chinese embassy says the vessels were conducting joint maritime patrols in the western and northern Pacific Ocean, and the action was not targeted at the U.S. A similar exercise happened about the same time last year, although not met with American warship response. A federal grand jury in California indicting 2 U.S. sailors for acting as spies for China in exchange for tens of thousands of dollars. And one of the 2 men may have ties to Wisconsin. 22-year-old Patrick Wee is accused in the indictment of sending national defense information to China, including documents, photos, videos, and technical documents. Wee was paid up to $15,000 in the arraignment last year. The online yearbook photo and a Facebook page linked Wee to Delavan Darien High School, where he may have graduated in 2019. Well, watch this. The RVA duck race, a huge success this year as hundreds of rubber ducks made their way down a canal in Richmond, Virginia. Thousands gathered on Brown Island to cheer on the ducks, with the winner taking home a $10,000 check. It's the second year the race has also featured the Festival of Inclusion, Richmond's largest sensory-friendly festival. The festival is made up so people with autism and other developmental disabilities can take part. 6:38 here on your Monday. Coming up after the break, we have a warning from the CDC to anyone thinking about going to an ag show this summer.
It is a very comfortable start to our Monday morning. We missed one storm system, but we do have some chances of rain later this week. We'll detail it for you coming up in the First Warn forecast.
And you remember when Leah had to get set off on this canoe to help, a kayak rather, to stuff a canoe full of school supplies? Well, we have upped the ante this year, and we need your help. How you can get involved in our back to school supply drive right after this.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Anybody that knows me here knows that I'm always focused on the customer first. I want to make sure that we don't have to worry about this door next year, the year after that. I'm not an actor at all. Here, Precision, we're here for you.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
One bite of 100% Angus beef ballpark frank, and you'll say, hello, summer. Oh yeah, it's ballpark season.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us.
Hi, what can I make fresh for you today?
It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us.
It's our pleasure.
Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
from Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
At Lawton Cates, justice means helping with your medical bills, standing up to the insurance company, and demanding compensation for lost time at work. And there's never a fee until we deliver results for you. Your life counts. Lawton Cates.
At Foster Funeral and Cremation Services, we honor legacies. Let us take care of the arrangement so you can focus on saying goodbye. Veteran-owned and operated. Experience exceptional care and affordable service with Foster Funeral and Cremation Services.
Let the design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC help you find your inspiration and transform your room. Every style, every budget, our creativity, passion, and expertise will help you design your dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
News 3 Now is always on.
Get the Channel 3000 app, activate the push alerts, and we will send you breaking news, traffic, and weather alerts as it happens.
The Channel 3000 app. Get it now.
Powered by News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is taking you beyond the barometer. Email your weather-related questions to firstwarn@wisctv.com, and our team of meteorologists will give you the answers on News 3 Now, live at 4. You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
On the Health Watch, a warning from the CDC this morning for anyone thinking of going to an ag fair to visit animal exhibits. 2 people have tested positive for swine flu in Michigan after visiting agricultural fairs there. The CDC says each patient became ill with flu-like symptoms about 10 days after visiting those exhibits at 2 different fairs. The agency is reminding people this morning to avoid eating or drinking around pig exhibits at fairs and to avoid contact with animals that appear to be ill. You should also wash your hands after you visit those exhibits. The CDC advises those who are immunocompromised just to avoid pig exhibits completely. 6:43, Kelly Slifka's out on the patio. How is it out there, Kelly?
Really nice start to our Monday morning. We still do have cloudy skies currently here in southern Wisconsin, but I think these clouds will be on the way out and a very seasonable day. The storm system that we thought would bring us some rain yesterday avoided us just by that much. Most of it fell across parts of Minnesota, Iowa, then Illinois. really avoiding all of southern Wisconsin. We still have the clouds on the backside of it, and there is a noticeable north wind that's keeping our temperatures down, keeping the humidity down. Well, we still need the rain as far as our chances. We got a couple of chances coming our way this week. One later Wednesday, another one on Friday. As far as amounts, does not look like a whole lot of rain expected this week. Generally less than 1/4 of an inch. We'll see how that pans out. Seasonable temperatures, though, this week, highs in the lower 80s, overnight lows near 60, with a couple of rain chances, as mentioned, Wednesday and again Friday. But there's going to be a lot of dry weather this week. We don't have any big storm systems headed our way anytime soon. See our cloud cover across southern Wisconsin. Average high now is 81, expecting 80 today. Our average low is 61, so we're right on target for this time of the year. And noticing the sunsets now at 8:11, losing a lot of daylight. All right, temperatures right now 63 in Madison. The Dells at 63, Lone Rock 62, Mineral Point currently at 59. Across Dane County, 58 in Sauk City, Cross Plains 59, Mount Horeb 57, and Belleville sitting at 60 to start off our Monday morning. Clouds will gradually depart. We'll warm through the 70s here early this afternoon. It should be topping out very close to 80 today, and we'll just see a partly sunny sky going into the afternoon. Now, Wednesday, our chance of rain, it looks like this will be later in the day. Once again, though, it looks like it's going to be taking a little bit more of a southerly track, a better chance of rain over Illinois, but we'll be on the northern fringe, and at least we will have that chance going into later in the day on Wednesday. First warm forecast, 80 today, down to 61 tonight, 82 tomorrow. Near 80 on Wednesday with that chance of rain later in the day, mainly toward the evening hours. A dry day Thursday generally, but then we have another shot for some rain moving in on Friday. There's a little bit cooler this weekend with highs near upper 70s to near 80. Another chance of some storms, it looks like, later in the day on Sunday.
We are in the 608 yet again. Boys, if you thought Josh Spreiter was a celebrity we were going to feature this morning, you're a little off. Although you are famous, we got something even bigger for everybody.
I have been excited for this interview all weekend long when I found out who I was going to be. First off, we got to zoom into my socks. Here's our little teaser if you haven't seen so far our newscast this morning. I've got the Wisconsin socks on. We're saying go Badgers because we have the one and only Connor Sejan of the Wisconsin Badgers basketball team with us this morning. Connor, good morning to you.
Good morning, good morning.
Hey, thanks for being out here. This is such a great event, right?
Yeah, it's awesome, to see what's going on for the community around here.
This is all about you. What's all about here is community and coming out here and giving back, and that's really what this is all about for you too.
Yeah, being here in Madison and on the basketball team at UW, you really see the support that kids and families and just the community gives you, and so that's one of the main reasons I'm here to give back to the kids in the community that supports me.
Yeah, you have quite a following of those kids that you get to interact with all the time, and what really is your mission in trying to be out here and connecting with more of these children?
Yeah, every day, I'm coming in contact with kids around here that look up to me and, look to, want to try and do what I do one day. And so I want to be able to, set a good example to show them, what it should be like, when you get there. And so to be able to do this and support these kids, it's a great feeling.
Yes, we're looking at back to school. We're stuffing the bus here this morning. So what is your message for all of our viewers out there this morning?
Just, to give back, and you never know when you're going to need it. And so, if you pay it forward and, when the time comes and you need help, there's someone there to help you. So, to help those that you can help, and, really just, what comes around goes around. And so it's something that, it's great to be able to put other people first.
So you're going to be out here for a couple of hours this morning?
Yep, I'll be here for a little bit.
So people can come on out, they can visit you, bring those school supplies, and really give back for a good cause.
Yep, let's do it. Let's fill this bus. Let's get it done.
I got to ask you, this is the off season. You're still pretty busy, but you're really excited for this next season.
It's going to be a great year. It will be.
And you can't do it without that huge fan base, which, speaking of community, this is what this is all about. It doesn't matter what you're doing, right?
Exactly. That's the reason why I'm here in Madison, is because of the community and their support they've shown me.
All right, well, go Badgers. Thank you, Connor.
On Wisconsin.
Appreciate your time here this morning. And, of course, this is such a huge event. We couldn't do this without all of our partners. It really takes a team effort to be able to pull this off as we look to stuff this bus.
Are you a little starstruck this morning?
I am a little starstruck. Yes, this is so awesome. This is amazing because it really is cool to see everyone coming together, because that's what this community is all about. This is why we love living here in the 608, right? Is because everyone is willing to help out one another.
For a Wisconsin Badger to donate his time this early to get you folks to come out and donate your supplies, that's a big deal. If that doesn't bring you out, we're also going to have Melio sandwiches for everybody right around noon this afternoon. So come out, see us, donate anything you have. Channel3000.com/back-to-school is where you can find all the list of locations. But we'll be out here at Metcalf's all morning long looking for you. Back to you guys in studio.
All right, can't do it without the community's help. Josh and Leah, cool to see Connor Season out there this morning, isn't it? Don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Just reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured. Coming up in the morning sprint, a Wisconsin-based medical claims administrator facing a lawsuit with the Department of Labor. The reason for that suit and how many are affected. And we want to say happy birthday to Vincent and all the kiddos turning 3 today. Thanks for celebrating with us. Have a great one.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Stoughton Health asks you to help save a life. Donate blood at Stoughton Health's upcoming blood drive on August 18th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. The event will be hosted at our Community Health and Wellness Center at the corner of Highway 51 and County Road B. Appointments are required. Sign up online at bloodcenter.org.
Lean back and enjoy the summer savings at the Century House. Right now, get a $100 instant rebate for every $1,000 you spend on any qualifying stressless seating. The more you spend, the more you can save instantly. So furnish an entire room with the most comfortable seating in the world and watch the savings add up. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Hi, it's Preston from Window World. Over the past 15 years, Window World has donated more than $15 million to St. Jude Children's Hospital. We've also supported the Veterans Airlift Command with 120 flights, transporting more than 150 combat wounded veterans. We have a strong belief in giving back and want to thank everyone who has chosen Window World for your home's renovation. When you go with Window World, you're doing a lot more than remodeling.
We're reinventing our network
with smarter, more efficient routes, so you can deliver more value to your customers.
Fast, reliable, perfectly orchestrated. The United States Postal Service.
Price pinch? Give it the hammer. Workload overload? Give it the hammer. When times get tough, the tough, give it the hammer. Arm & Hammer, more power to you.
America, it's time to gear up and get out there in a new Ford vehicle. And it all starts at your local Ford dealer during the Discover Summer Sales Event. Choose from a great selection of trucks and SUVs equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. With a large inventory in stock, now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover summer with Ford. Choose Flex Buy on a 2023 Ford Bronco Sport and get 3.9% APR financing for 66 months plus $500 Flex Buy cash. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Wow, you really made our dreams come true.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
It's
because when you feel totally protected, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve.
Guess that's what American Family Insurance is for. He's the wise twin.
Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto with American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Stoughton Health asks you to help save a life. Donate blood at Stoughton Health's upcoming blood drive on August 18th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. The event will be hosted at our Community Health and Wellness Center at the corner of Highway 51 and County Road B. Appointments are required. Sign up online at bloodcenter.org.
March into deer season at Sloan Implement.
6:53, time for the morning sprint. We start with Leah Linscheid launching our back-to-school supply drive. Leah?
What's that?
We are live out here at Metcalf's on the west side by the Westtown Mall, asking you to help us stuff the bus for our back-to-school fundraiser in partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County. Let's bring up the website so you know where you can find out all of the information you need. The lists of school supplies we're looking for, how to donate online, the locations to drop off, including Metcalf's across Madison, the News 3 Now studio, any Boys and Girls Club location, and Walgreens, who are participating across Dane County. All of that information is up on channel3000.com/back-to-school. Help us stuff the bus. Back to you.
Well, the CrossFit Games are wrapping up for its last time in Madison. After a 6-year run in the capital, the question now is, where will it be headed next year? One of the biggest events in fitness made the 2,000-mile journey from the Pacific Ocean right here to Monona. The Games have brought in about $100 million to the Dane County economy, and organizers say an announcement for the next Games will be coming shortly. Sources tell News 3 Now that Governor Evers is expected to call a special legislative session next Tuesday to address statewide child care funding. It's all over the funding for the Child Care Counts program and using about $340 million in state money rather than federal funds to pay for it. The program is set to run out of money in January and could force some child care centers to close. And we're following some breaking news out west this morning. At least 3 people are dead after 2 helicopters collided in California. Officials with CAL FIRE Southern say it happened while crews were battling a structure-turned wildfire. Officials say one of the helicopters landed safely after the collision. The other crashed, though, killing a division chief, a captain, and contract pilot. The wreck sparked another 4-acre fire. The U.S. government has not yet classified Travis King, a U.S. soldier who was captured after crossing the North Korean border, as a prisoner of war. In her time in Wisconsin, Vice President Kamala Harris said the Department of Defense is working on this with the State Department and doing everything it can to bring King home. King's family in Wisconsin says they just want him home safe. The U.S. Labor Department suing UMR Incorporated, accusing the company of wrongly denying health care claims. UMR is a medical claims administrator based in Wausau and is accused of denying emergency room services and drug screenings for nearly 2,000 people since 2015. The Labor Department's investigation says UMR did not follow necessary standards. The company vows to ensure compliance with U.S. law and defend its position.
All right, good morning, meteorologist Kelly Slifka. Nice start to our morning. Very comfortable with readings in the 60s. We have a north wind right now. Still some clouds, but these clouds will break up as we go into the afternoon hours. Should be topping out very close to 80 today. Very typical for this time of August, running close to where we should be. Looking at partly sunny skies, so a nice Monday afternoon. Low humidity, partly sunny skies going in the afternoon. We'll see that again tomorrow. Low 60s to start out the day, back in the low 80s. Chance of some rain later in the day Wednesday, another shot on Friday.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Hey, don't forget to head out to Metcalf's on the west side this morning and help us stuff that bus with school supplies.